to the Day by Day podcast for the second week of March, 2016. Welcome to the Day by Day podcast with me, Siobhan. This week, we're going to get over it by eating peanut clusters, playing some video games, and listening to some music. Now let's get started. It's Celebrate Your Name Week. This celebratory week was created in 1997 by an onomastic hobbyist named Jerry Hill. Onomastics is the study of the origin, history, and use of proper names. Jerry Hill established this observance for everyone worldwide to embrace and celebrate his or her name. Each day of this week has a different theme. They are Namesake Day, Name Fun Facts Day, Unique Names Day, Learn What Your Name Means Day, Name Tag Day, Middle Name Pride Day, and Genealogy Day. The Names Universe website gives suggestions on how to celebrate each day during Celebrate Your Name Week. For Namesake Day on March 6th, spend some time pondering your name. Why do you have the name you do? Were you named after someone? Explore your surname too. Discover whether you have a name twin. What's the story your name tells? On March 7th, Name Fun Facts Day, look up interesting tidbits about names. Ask others to share the story of their name. Discuss the exotic names some celebrities give their children. The Names Universe website has several pages worth of interesting name facts. Celebrate unique names on March 8th by acknowledging our friends, acquaintances, and loved ones who have a unique name. Let's appreciate them for going through life without seeing their names on things such as ready-made keychains. If you or anyone you know has a unique name, discuss it and celebrate it on Tuesday. On March 9th, discover what your name means day by doing just that. There are many sources online and elsewhere about names and naming. To discover the meaning of your name or names that you find interesting, do a web search for the meaning of those names. Babynames.com is a great resource. Thursday, March 10th is Name Tag Day. If you feel so inclined to participate, wear a name tag today and see what conversations come up. It could be really interesting or really weird if you are the only one participating. Middle Name Pride Day is Friday, March 11th. The Names Universe site suggests sharing your middle name with 3 people who don't already know it. This could lead to some more interesting conversations, especially if you bring up the subject around a total stranger. Finally, March 12th is Descendants, or Genealogy Day. Use this day to get acquainted with some of the names in your family tree. You might even learn more about yourself by learning about those who came before you. So, in honor of Celebrate Your Name Week, here are some interesting facts about my name, Siobhan. I have a very unique name. As a child, I could never find anything with my name on it, and I kind of hated my name. But as an adult, I really like the uniqueness of my name. It's an Irish name, but I'm not Irish. My parents got the name from a soap opera my mom watched while she was pregnant. Take a moment this week and sing the Name Game song.
Tony, 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 Poponi, Ponana, Fana, Poponi, Pipa, Momoni. Tony, that was good. Let's try Katie. Katie, Katie, Popani, Ponana, Fana, Popani, Pipa, Momoni. Katie.
This Tuesday, March 8th, is National Peanut Cluster Day. Yes, there's a whole day dedicated to peanut clusters. This holiday is one of many originated by the National Peanut Board, including Peanut Butter Day, Peanut Butter Lovers Day, and Peanut Butter Fudge Day. The National Peanut Board was founded in the year 2000 to support and expand existing markets, develop new markets, and facilitate the economical production of high-quality American peanuts for consumers worldwide. A peanut cluster is a crunchy bundle of peanuts held together by melted chocolate. Like almost all food holidays, this one is easily celebrated by consuming said food. Here are some interesting peanut facts and history to consider while munching your peanut clusters this week. Most come from the National Peanut Board website. As early as 1500 BC, the Incans of Peru used peanuts as sacrificial offerings and entombed them with their mummies to aid in the spirit life. Tribes in central Brazil also ground peanuts with maize to make a drink, which I think sounds like it could be kind of good. European explorers first discovered peanuts in Brazil. In the early 1800s, peanuts were grown as a commercial crop in the United States. They were first grown in Virginia and used mainly for oil, food, and as a cocoa substitute. At this time, peanuts were regarded as a food for livestock and the poor, and were considered difficult to grow and harvest. Peanut production steadily grew the first half of the 19th century. Peanuts became prominent after the Civil War, when Union soldiers found they liked them and brought them back home. Their popularity continued to grow in the late 1800s when P.T. Barnum's circus wagons traveled across the country and vendors called out hot roasted peanuts to the crowds. Soon street vendors began selling roasted peanuts from carts, and peanuts also became popular at baseball games.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me.
Around the year 1900, labor-saving equipment was invented for planting, cultivating, harvesting, and picking peanuts from the plants, as well as for shelling and cleaning the kernels. This made production more efficient. With these significant mechanical aids, demand for peanuts grew rapidly, especially for oil, roasted and salted nuts, peanut butter, and candy. According to the American Peanut Council, peanuts are the 12th most valuable cash crop in the United States, with a farm value of over $1 billion. Nearly half of the peanut crop in the United States is grown in Georgia. Both Thomas Jefferson and Jimmy Carter were peanut farmers turned U.S. president. George Washington Carver researched and developed more than 300 uses for peanuts in the early 1900s. Dr. Carver is considered the father of the peanut industry. While nut is in their name, peanuts are in fact legumes related to beans and lentils. Peanuts actually grow underground as opposed to nuts like walnuts and almonds that grow on trees. Peanuts and their various parts can be used for more than just eating. The shells can be used in wallboard, fireplace logs, fiber roughage for livestock feed, and kitty litter. And the skins can be used for paper making. Peanuts are often used as an ingredient in other products such as detergent, salves, metal polish, bleach, ink, axle grease, shaving cream, face cream, soap, linoleum, rubber, cosmetics, paint, explosive shampoos, and medicine, just to name a few. Peanut allergies affect just 0.6% of the U.S. population. 23% of children with a peanut allergy will outgrow it. So I hope you're not allergic to peanuts and that you can celebrate National Peanut Cluster Day. And since March is National Peanut Month, you have the whole month to enjoy other peanut treats. Wednesday, March 9th is Get Over It Day. Jeff Goldblatt, the same guy who created the Rejection Hotline, started this unique holiday. The idea is that everyone has something they need to get over. For instance, maybe it's time to get over and move on from a bad relationship. Perhaps you need to get over that bad interview you had last month. Whatever it is, this is the perfect day to put effort into getting over it. Get Over It Day falls conveniently, uncoincidentally, and exactly between Valentine's Day and April Fool's Day. So what do you need to get over? I can think of a couple things I can attempt to get over this week. You can learn more about Jeff and his other brilliant creations at startupwhatever.com. This Thursday, March 10th, is Mario Day. This one's kind of clever. If you think of the abbreviation for March as MAR followed by 10, it spells out Mario. So yes, March 10th, we celebrate Mario of Nintendo's Mario Bros. Fame. Mario was created by video game designer Shigeru Miyamoto and made his first appearance in Donkey Kong in July of 1981. Since then, he has appeared in the Mario series of games, including Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, and even television cartoons, a live-action film, comic books, and merchandise. Mario's original name was Mr. Video. As his designer, Miyamoto, created the Donkey Kong game, Mario was first unable to jump, and the focus of the game was to escape a maze. However, Miyamoto reasoned if you had a barrel rolling towards you, what would you do? Thus, Mario, or Mr. Video, was able to jump and became known as Jumpman. An often told story, perhaps legend, states that Mario was named for Nintendo of America's landlord, Mario Segal, with whom a heated argument occurred when he demanded back rent from the then Nintendo president Minoru Arakawa. Mario first appeared as a carpenter in Donkey Kong because the game was set on a construction site. When he appeared in Mario Brothers, he became a plumber since a lot of the game is played in underground settings. Mario's clothing has evolved with the advancement of video game technology. In the beginning, his outfit consisted of red overalls and a blue shirt because they contrasted each other well. His red cap was added so that Miyamoto did not have to draw the character's hair, forehead, eyebrows, and to avoid animating his hair as he jumped. Adding a mustache and large nose allowed Miyamoto to avoid drawing a mouth and creating facial expressions. Today, Mario has much more detail. Blue eyes, white gloves, brown shoes, a red M in a white circle on his hat, and gold buttons on his overalls. His clothing colors have been swapped. Now he wears blue overalls with a red shirt. In Mario's first appearance in Donkey Kong, he was called Jumpman, and his goal was to rescue his girlfriend, then called Pauline. In 1983, Mario's brother Luigi was introduced in the game Mario Brothers, where they have to defeat creatures coming out of the sewers of New York. Since his first game, Mario's mission has typically been to rescue the damsel in distress. Whether that be his girlfriend Pauline, Princess Toadstool, whose name was changed to Princess Peach, and Princess Daisy, though Princess Daisy is usually linked to Luigi. Mario is widely considered as the most famous video game character in history and an icon of the gaming industry. In fact, the Nintendo website's tab icon is Mario. The Mario series has sold over 500 million copies, making it the best-selling video game franchise of all time. He was the first video game character to be honored with a wax figure in the Hollywood Wax Museum. Now that you know all about Mario, enjoy one of his games this week. My personal favorite is the old school Super Mario Brothers. Also this Thursday is World Kidney Day. It's a global health awareness campaign focusing on the importance of the kidneys and reducing kidney disease worldwide. This is an annual observance held the second Thursday of March, which began in 2006. This year's theme is Kidney Health for All. The health of our kidneys is important because they remove toxins and excess water from your blood. Kidneys also help to control your blood pressure, produce red blood cells, and keep your bones healthy. Each kidney is roughly the size of your fist. Kidneys are located deep in the abdomen, beneath the rib cage. Your kidneys control bloodstream levels of many minerals and molecules, including sodium and potassium, and help to control blood acidity. Every day, your kidneys carefully control the salt and water in your body so that your blood pressure remains the same. You can keep your kidneys healthy by staying active, eating right, drinking plenty of water, not smoking, and limiting the amount of over-the-counter medications you take. Walks, runs, and seminars are taking place all over the world for Kidney Day. Here in Miami is the Pediatric Nephrology Seminar being held on Miami Beach. To see all the worldwide events, learn more about your kidney health, and anything else you want to know about World Kidney Day, visit worldkidneyday.org. March is Music in Our Schools Month, an annual celebration which engages music educators, students, and communities from around the country in promoting the benefits of high-quality music education programs in schools. It was started by the National Association for Music Education as a single statewide advocacy day in New York in 1973 and grew to become a month-long celebration of school music in 1985. The purpose of MIOSM, Music in Our Schools Month, is to raise awareness of the importance of music education for all children and to remind citizens that school is where all children should have access to music. This is an opportunity for music teachers to bring their music programs to the attention of the school and the community, and to display the benefits that school music brings to students of all ages. Schools and communities throughout the country and even overseas now celebrate MIOSM with concerts and other activities. You can get involved in Music in Our Schools Month by sharing photos of how music inspires you and your students. Post those photos on Instagram using hashtag MIOSM2016 and tag @NAFME. And visit the National Association for Music Education website for other activities and more info at nafme.org. So that's it for this week. I'll be back next week. Until then, remember to make each day count.